Hey everyone, Pastor Peter here. Let's go on to chapter 12. The kings defeated by Moses and all the people that were defeated by Joshua. So let's read this together and then let's talk about this. These are the kings of the land whom the Israelites had defeated and whose territory they took over east of the Jordan, and from Arnon Gorge to the Mount Hebron, including all the eastern side of Arabah. Sihon, king of the Amorites, who resigned in Heshbon, he ruled for Aroer, and from the rim of Arnon Gorge, from the middle of the gorge to the Jabbok River, which is the border of the Ammonites. This included half of Gilead. He also ruled over the eastern Arabah, from the Sea of Kinnereth to the Sea of the Arabah, the Salt Sea, to Beth Jehishmoth, and southward towards the slope of Pisgah. The territory of Og, king of Bashan, one of the last of the Rephites, who reigned in Ashtaroth and Edrei. He ruled over Mount Hebron, Salag, and of all Bashan, to the border of the people of Geshur and Maacah, and half of Gilead, to the border of Sihon, king of Hezbollah. Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the Israelites conquered them. And Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave their land to the Reubenites, Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh to be their possession. These are the kings of the land that Joshua and the Israelites conquered on the west side of the Jordan, from Baal Gad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Harak, which rises above Seir. Their lands Joshua gave as inheritance to the tribes of Israel according to their tribal divisions. The hill country, the western foothills, the Arabah, and the mountain slopes, and the desert, and the Negev, the lands of the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. The king of Jericho, the king of Ai, the king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Jarmuth, the king of Lachish, the king of Eglon, the king of Gezer, the king of Debir, the king of Geder, the king of Homra, the king of Arad, the king of Libnah, the king of Abdullam, the king of Makkedah, the king of Bethel, the king of Tapua, the king of Hepher, the king of Aphek, the king of Lasharon, the king of Madon, the king of Hazor, the Shimron Meron, the king of Ashaph, the king of Ta'anak, the king of Megiddo, the king of Kadesh, and the king of Jokneam in Carmel, the king of Dor and Nophath, the king of Goyim in Gilgal, the king of Tirzah, 31 kings in all. And you're like, what the heck, Pastor Peter? Why did you read all those names? And let me give you a simple answer for all those names that were read. The fact that these names are still written in the Bible tells us that these names are important. And it's not that the people in this section makes it important, but the fact that God had them written down makes us see that He is a God of order, but also allows us to see that these truly are people who existed in history, and they were the ones who were conquered. And we never forget. See, it's when we stop writing things down that our memory becomes blurry. And when you write stuff down like this, our memories are clear because we have it written down. It recollects the exact story that took place. It was something that was written. And like for all of us, if you ever play the game telephone, if someone spoke in your ear, told you to repeat it to someone else, by the time it gets to the 10th person, it's a totally different message. And again, imagine telling a story that's something really, really old and trying to remember the details. It's difficult. But then here, we have a list of what God accomplished through these men. To let us see that, yes, God does work, but also to let us see that, within God's work, He allows man to do the work that is here. And that even though Israel was small, God worked among them to allow them to accomplish these things. So that's to give us hope. Hope that whatever we do, whatever is in our life, that God is with us if He tells us that He is with us. That we would not have to fear, but we could trust in Him. And when we trust in Him, we recollect, we write these things down so that we never forget Him. God bless everyone. Today's a short one. Hopefully you have a good day. And remember to write down the blessings that God has given you, the conquering, the past history, the things that you overcame, so that you could see that, yes, since you overcame them once, you could overcome them again. Good luck with your faith. And as I say, for the most part, in Christ, there's no such thing as luck, but the fact that if we walk in Christ, He will bless our path. Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.